So I would first of all like to welcome to the stage Ekta to tell her story.
Thank you, Sarah, for that wonderful introduction and creating a story on us, which was completely a surprise for us. Manifesting a thought. What a powerful line. I mean, if you think of it, everything that is around us here today was once a thought. This table, these chairs, this beautiful building, the books here, everything was once just a thought, just an idea. An idea that someone had years back, an idea that they had the courage to take forward. An idea by itself has no identity. It's just an energy. An idea doesn't have a culture, race, or color. It's just like a drop of divinity that drops into your mind, becomes your guiding light to create something. This evening today here also started with just one thought. One thought to empower diverse voices. One thought that we belong. Every storyteller belongs here in this creative field of storytelling, in this creative field of publishing. Sarah has already told you how we began, and there is a whole story behind it, but I'm going to take you a little deeper into this, what it means to run a publishing house, and especially a publishing house that focuses on diverse stories. That is what it means in one picture. Anyone who's in the publishing industry knows it could be a writer, a designer we have here, editor, or a publisher knows that it's all about deadlines. Either we are chasing deadlines or deadlines are chasing us. I don't know what's true here. But taken from an esoteric point of view, from a spiritual point of view, from a bird's eye view, what was it for us? What it meant for us when we started this publishing house? If I can show you as a picture. In fact, what is the journey of every writer? Something like this. We were out there with our idea, in middle of the sea, middle of nowhere, had no direction where to go, but we were there with our passion. Now, when we started Author and Me, we had absolute no know-how about publishing. We had no idea how the industry worked. We were just so excited with the thought that we are going to publish real, authentic stories. There were others around us in this industry who either had the knowledge or the network. And if they didn't have these two, they had another advantage. They had the advantage of acceptance. While we were still fighting to be a priority. Yet, we took that challenge because it was our commitment. It was our promise that for every person who has a story in their heart has to feel that they belong. So we focused on real stories, authentic stories, on diverse stories. And if that challenge was not enough, we also started publishing stories written by children. Talk about the road less traveled. We took the road never traveled. So our journey looks somehow like this. The view was beautiful, the sea was turbulent, and we had the guiding light of our passion. But why did we do this? The question arises. What was it that made us take this challenge? And I'm here going to share a quote by late Ratan Tata, whom I think we all really admire. The greatest pleasure I've had is trying to do something that everybody says could not be done. We were there because it had to be done. We were there because creativity cannot be caged in lens of culture, color, and race. It has to be liberated. In fact, diversity is the fuel of creativity. That is the fuel that drives it. We were there because someone had to be on that boat. And we were there because we wanted to create ripples of change today for waves of transformation tomorrow. history is seldom written by those who fear to walk alone. But we are not here to create history. We are here to create the right future. And most importantly, we are here because we believe that nature made a garden to look something like this, diverse and beautiful and colorful, and like this. In the last 7 years, now that we were in middle of the sea, in middle of nowhere, the only option was to learn how to swim or learn how to stride a boat. And we have done that. We have educated ourselves. We have learned about the publishing industry. We have made contacts. We have made our network. Today, what started as a 2-person team has grown into a beautiful AIM family. Today, we have a team of editors whom we work with across the UK, across India, across overseas. All our editors work with the new authors who have a story in their heart and help them shape their story, because it is again our commitment that we will bring the best story out of a person. We have a team of designers here in the UK and overseas who can design a picture book that represents the cultural narrative that it demands. We have also created distribution network across the UK and in India, of course, which is again a very high rising, has a reading capacity. And we have that distribution network there. We are making alliances with independent bookstores, as we have South Kensington Bookstores as a literary partner, bookstore partner. We also invested in marketing in the last couple of years because we want our authors to not just write great stories, but also be able to present them in the world. And we have also created alliances in PR. This is all our hard work, but this is all because we have a fabulous AIM family that is growing. As Sarah rightly said, Author in Me and AIM Literary Festival is just not a celebration of stories. It is a movement. It is a movement that is demanding change. It is a moment that is telling us that we all belong in this creative field. And it is our stories to share. So thank you so much to our growing AIM family, to our wonderful authors who have trusted us and published their books with us, the authors that we are launching this week. Throughout this week, we will be sharing lots of stories. This festival, this AIM Literary Festival, is our commitment and our promise to everyone who has the story in their heart, that we will give them the right opportunities to grow. This is a place where we help people network, to have collaborations, to co-create, to grow, to understand, to exchange information. This is a place where young authors meet adult authors, best-selling authors. Yes, we have earned awards on the way. We were twice the regional finalists by the British Book Awards. Some of the children who have published books with us have gone to won numerous awards and are now inspiring others, but that's not enough. We need to do more. And for that, we need the support of our growing AIM family. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being with us throughout the week. And welcome to the 5th Annual AIM Literary Festival. I'll just call Monica here now, and she's going to take us through the theme of our festival. Thank you.
Thank you, Ekta. You narrated our story very well, very beautifully, very inspiring. Welcome, everyone, and good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. As you've heard, our journey to this moment has been remarkable. And this evening marks the beginning of something truly special. Now, let me share what we have in store for this year's festival. From the 14th to the 19th of October, we have planned an exciting series of events to bring the literary community together. This year, our theme of the festival is Life, Experiences, and the Stories in Between. We chose this theme because we feel life is a collection of moments, both grand and small. And those are the moments that shape who we are. These experiences bring joy, impart wisdom, and sometimes challenge us in profound ways. But each of these moments, no matter how ordinary, they hold a story worth telling. Over the next week, we will celebrate such stories and invite authors, young, emerging, and seasoned, to share their journeys with us and impart knowledge. And tonight, we kick off the festival with one such story, When Mummy Had Cancer, written by Priyanka Pandya, who has courageously decided to turn her personal experience into a heartwarming picture book that can help many families going through adversity. On day 2, tomorrow, we'll head to the British Library for Day of Knowledge Exchange, where we are releasing 2 more exciting books, a nail-biting thriller by Stephen C. Lawley, and an inspiring self-book from the wonderful life coach, Bhavya Arora. And I'll take the name of the book, Bhavya. Where the F do I go from here? The day will also feature thought-provoking panel discussions led by industry powerhouses like Ashanti Omkar, Preeti Nair, Kitty Walker, and Devsmita Dasgupta, covering essential topics such as the importance of book covers and adapting books to screen. To top it all off, we have exclusive masterclasses by some of the brightest minds in the industry. Anila Dhami, who is also our advisory board member, she will be sharing her insights on the art of speaking with confidence and authenticity. While Nidhi Sani, our marketing partner, will guide us through the secrets of book marketing. It's going to be an inspiring day of learning, collaboration, and creativity. So please join us tomorrow as well. Moving forward, day 3. Day 3 is particularly special for us because we bring back the Story Garden. This curated bookshelf showcases diverse voices, where debut authors' work stand alongside those of renowned authors. They get a chance to share their stories with fellow authors, book lovers, book reviewers, and bookstagrammers. Last year, we proudly showcased 132 titles contributed by renowned authors such as Jesmyn Ward and publishers like HarperCollins, Hachette, and Jacaranda. This year, we are thrilled to be featuring even more new voices. But the highlight of the day is that we have a literary agent, Carrie Ann from the Good Literary Agency, joining us, who will guide authors on how to prepare submissions and will review their manuscripts too. And as the festival draws to a close, we have a full day of fun, creativity, and storytelling in partnership with the Roald Dahl Museum. Our highlight of the Young Voices event is a keynote speech delivered by a 10-year-old, multi-award winning poet and artist, Aishwarya Gupta. I bet her talent and insight will leave the audience feeling inspired and maybe a little bit in awe, because when I read her poem for the first time, I could not comprehend how much wisdom a 10-year-old can pack in one poem. And on that day, we'll also be launching another empowering title we have acquired from HarperCollins India. I Am So Much More Than the Color of My Skin, a beautiful picture book that will be unveiled on the 19th. But the spotlight will remain on young authors and young talent, and I'm incredibly excited to see them in action. At the heart of this festival lies a mission to shine a spotlight on new voices, create opportunities for knowledge exchange, create a platform for fresh talent, and nurture the next generation of storytellers. Every event throughout this week has been curated with this mission in mind. Before we dive into the exciting week of storytelling, I want to take a moment and thank the incredible people and organizations who have supported us in our journey. First, to the Arts Council of England for believing in our vision, and to our advisory board members Their wisdom and guidance have been invaluable. To Dr. Pushpinder Chowdhury from the UK Asian Film Festival, we thank her for her continued encouragement. Special thanks to Lavina Tandon for her invaluable guidance, to Anila Dhami for her unwavering support, and that meant so much to us. A warm welcome. Rani is not here, but she's going to join us as board member as well. And of course, to all the authors, parents, and supporters, and organizations such as iGlobal and IIW who believed in our vision, you have helped bring this festival to life. And for that, we are deeply grateful. Before I conclude, I just want to share our mission for the future of the AIM Literary Festival. We live in a rich multicultural society, and we want the literary world to reflect that diversity in the books. Our dream is to gradually grow this festival into a global platform that showcases diverse voices, elevating the richness and beauty of our stories. Ultimately, we want to normalize diversity because we feel it shouldn't be niche. We hope that you will be inspired, challenged, and moved to see the world through new perspective throughout this festival. And we want this event to be a space that celebrates our lives, experiences, and the stories in between. Thank you once again for being with us tonight. We promise you a week filled with meaningful conversation, bold ideas, and of course, unforgettable stories. Tonight is just the beginning. Thank you.